What's going on, everybody? So this right here is going to be the full A to Z on how to go viral and monetize with content. This is by far the best video I've posted on my YouTube channel so far. Like, no joke, this is no fluff, this is no fake advice. This is genuine advice from me. No gatekeeping, no nothing. You guys will not find any types of videos like this on YouTube. Or maybe you will find it, but it will be very, very hard to find. So I'm telling you, if you guys clicked on this video, make sure you watch it all the way until the end. And we're gonna get straight into it. Make sure you guys hit the sub right now if you haven't subbed already. Drop a comment and let's get it. All right, so before I go ahead and get started, I'm going to introduce myself for those who don't know me. So my name is Dune. I'm an 18-year-old content creator / entrepreneur. And I was once in that 300, 400 view jail. I was once that person with under 1,000 followers. Every single day I would wake up, I would post a video, and the video would flop. And if I'm being 100% honest, it was a terrible feeling. When you're out there recording content, putting in the work, putting in the effort, putting in the hours, and as soon as you post the video, it flops. That is a terrible, terrible feeling. And I would be going through that every single day until I learned something. And once I learned something, that's when everything changed. As you can see in that screenshot right there, that was me before, during my beginning stages. 400 followers and 11,000 likes. Do you notice the bio? The bio says, I will be something big by September 30. Why was I so confident? Because I believed in myself. I believed in myself because I had the knowledge needed to go through. I had the mindset needed to go through the journey and succeed. And now here I am today, tens of thousands of followers generated, millions of views generated, thousands, tens of thousands of people being inspired every single day from my videos. People's lives are changing from my videos. And if you don't believe me, go watch my last video I made of that one dude who had a lisp, who was inconfident to post, who was insecure. All because he saw my videos, everything changed in the blink of an eye. So it's been a journey, man. It's been a journey. But one thing you guys have to understand is I was in your position once. I was in your position and I broke out of it. Now I'm here to do my part and teach you guys how to break out of it as well. I have a full 14-minute case study with my boy over here, with my boy Dylan. He's one of my students. He's one of my hardworking students. And he is someone who showed up every single day. He did the work. He applied everything I told him. And because of that, he was able to go from that sad little 200 view jail to getting 1 million views in 1 month, to hitting 1,000 followers on Instagram. It didn't happen overnight. It was something that came with consistency and execution and showing up every single day. One thing I gotta make clear to you guys, if you guys are watching this video right now, if you're not taking notes, if you're not actually gonna execute on what I'm saying, then there's no point. Just scroll off this video. This is only for people that are serious, people that will actually take notes and apply what I'm telling you. Dylan, he applied what I was telling him, and that is why he is one of my biggest testimonials. 200 views to 1 million views. I have a private community. I'm helping everybody. They're all finding everything extremely valuable. They all really, really appreciate my service that I'm giving them. So that is it for that part. If you guys want to go watch the full case study, I'll put the link in the description and we're gonna get to the next one. Who is this video for? I don't care who you are, okay? If you're a lifestyle creator, if you're a business owner, if you're a day in the life person, if you're a freelancer, if you're someone who, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're someone working a job, you're posting content on the side. It doesn't matter. This video is for everybody, okay? Everybody will benefit from this. If you are someone who picks up your phone and you press record, you create content, you're gonna benefit from this. Business owners who want to grow their page and turn attention into clients. Beginners who have no idea where to start, but know social media is the opportunity. Freelancers who want to use content to attract high-paying clients, and anyone who knows they should be on social media, but they just don't know how to make it work. They don't know how to make it work. Anyone doing social media on the side and want to start taking it seriously. Anyone posting videos and not getting the results they want. And most importantly, anyone stuck in 300 view jail. If I just mentioned any of you guys right there, this video is for you. This whole video is gonna help you out. So make sure, it's very important that you watch all the way till the end. By the end of this video, you will know everything. step by step. I will tell you the main structures that helped me grow. You will know exactly how to start your content creation journey from zero if you are beginning. You will understand how to grow your page and attract the right types of audience. If you're someone trying to sell a service, you'll learn how to attract those types of people. If you're someone who's trying to attract a community, you will learn how to attract that community. Anything. You will know how to create content that gets pushed and go viral. You will have a clear monetization strategy to start making money from your page. You will have everything you need A to Z. No guessing, no confusion, just execution. Why content creation? Well, I'm here to tell you one thing. Never before in history could anyone with a phone build thousands of followers and monetize their attention. The barrier to entry has literally collapsed to zero. Literally zero. Anybody who has a phone, it doesn't even matter if it's an Android. It doesn't matter if it's some 5-year-old iPhone. You can pick up your phone and start posting content and start making money out of it. Start building a community out of it. You can do literally anything. The opportunity is massive and it's available to everyone who is willing to start. One thing you have to understand, AI is getting crazier and crazier. It is coming to take over every single person's job. It's gonna get taken by doctors. When you go to the doctor's office, what do they tell you? Oh, hey doctor, I have a sickness. Oh, okay, here, take vitamin B, take vitamin D. AI is gonna be able to do that within a couple years. You get me? AI is gonna take over all these programming jobs. All these people are sitting in the computer hours programming. Bro, you put a little prompt into AI, boom, just like that you have a whole game. Just like that you have a whole app. Just like that you have a whole website. You get what I'm saying? It's coming to take over the world. But one thing it can't take is this right here. Human beings being their own authentic, unique self. It can't take that. It can recreate videos. You got Sora AI, you can do that, but it's never gonna be like this right here. Human beings connecting with the world, being their own authentic, unique self. And that is why I think social media and content creation is a massive opportunity. Module 1, this is the most important thing. Before you learn the hooks, before you learn the algorithms, if your mindset is not properly structured, there's no point. No amount of information, no amount of value is gonna save you. If you're someone who is weak-minded, who has no willpower, who is not gonna invest in themselves, who's not gonna take action, who's not gonna stick to the plan, it doesn't matter what you tell them. It doesn't matter. The truth nobody tells you is that going viral is not luck. It's results of consistent repetition over time. You can't just post a video on your first day of creating content and you think you're gonna go viral. Are you crazy, bro? You posted your first video. Matter of fact, you posted your first 5-10 videos. And because you didn't go viral, you wanna give up. That's a mindset problem. I posted every single day for weeks and I didn't see nothing. I could have just given up just like everybody else. But because I had a proper mindset, I was able to keep on going. If you are someone who's just posting randomly, you're gonna get random results. But if you're someone who's posting with structure, with intention beats frequency every single time. Most people quit at day 30. The people winning started at day 1 and never stopped. You need to treat this like a business. It's not just some hobby. It's not some hobby where you're like, okay, I'm gonna pick up my phone and record because I feel like it right now. I'm gonna make a video when I feel like it. I'm gonna make a video after I do this. I'm gonna make a video after I do that. I'm gonna post a video next week. I'm gonna post a video after 5 days. No, cut all of that stuff off. You need to get into this like it is serious, like it is a business. Because if you don't do that, then you're not gonna make it. You are literally not gonna make it. Every person who is at the top, they treat this very serious. But the people who don't, the people that treat this like it's some little hobby, some little side thing they do, those are the people who are not gonna make it. The ones who get serious results. Consistency is the #1 important thing. If you are not gonna be consistent, if you're not gonna show up every single day, then this is not for you. It's not for you. Do you think these top YouTubers and streamers, Mr. Beast and I Show Speed, got here on accident? Do you think they just randomly got there because they decided to post only when they felt like it on a random Tuesday or this and that? Absolutely not. Bro, Mr. Beast, his first videos, he said he posted 100 videos and not a single one went viral. You know how strong mentally you have to be To post 100 YouTube videos, get no results, and still keep on going? He didn't get there by accident, bro. Now he has, I don't even know how many subscribers, like 100 mil or probably more. He got there because he was strong mentally. He had the knowledge and he applied it every single day. I show speed. I show speed. This man is probably one of the biggest YouTubers, one of the biggest streamers. You think he got there to the point where he can travel all these countries and everybody's chanting his name? You think that just randomly happened? No, he was consistent every single day. He showed up, he did 10-hour streams, other people reposted his clips, and it happened every single day. And because of that, they were able to get to the position that they're at right now. You get what I'm saying? Nobody gets anywhere by accident. They get there because they have a strong mentality, they have knowledge, and they apply every single day and they take it seriously. Module number 2, your niche and identity. Your niche is not just a topic, it's who you are and who you serve. Now let me ask you one question. Who are you as a creator? You're struggling to answer. Now let me tell you one thing. People at the top creators can answer that question instantly. Instantly they can answer that. Let me ask you another question. Who do you serve? Who is your target audience? You don't know your target audience. So you don't know your target audience and you don't know who you serve. Now it's completely fine because that's why you're watching this video in the first place, right? Because you need help. So who are you as a creator? You need to know, who is my content for? Your content is not for everybody. Stop trying to talk to everybody. Talk to one group of people. Let's say, for an example, let's say you are a basketball coach and you make videos on how to get better at basketball. You're not going to try to talk to everybody that plays sports. You're not going to try to talk to people that play football, that play soccer, that play baseball. You're only going to talk to people that play basketball. So every single video you post, it has to be in that niche of basketball. It can't be about football, soccer. No, none of that. It has to be about basketball. Same thing with your content. If you're a fitness creator, every single video you post has to be about fitness. You can't talk to everybody. You got to talk about one specific thing. If you're someone who does lifestyle, if you do fashion, make sure every single video you post is about fashion. It's revolving around clothes. If you're a motivational creator, make sure every video you talk about is about motivation and inspiring others. Now, another thing, who you serve, who is your target audience. You need to know who are the types of people that are watching your content. Like, who is my content even for? If you're a fitness coach or a fitness creator, your content is for people who want to gain muscle.
All you've got to do to gain muscle is eat protein with every meal. Take 2 scoops of whey protein and 5 grams of creatine every day. Code Ollie at checkout. Weight train 3 to 6 times a week and take a rest day every 2 to 4 days. Once you get 12 reps on your lifts, then increase the weight and go for 6 reps. Then work your way back up to 12 reps again, making sure 12 reps is the point of failure or very close to it. Drink 3 liters of water a day and sleep 7 to 8 hours a night. Stick to the same exercises and workout plan for 3 months and I guarantee you that you'll see results. And make sure you're following me for more simple muscle gain tips.
Does lifting heavier weight mean more muscle? That's how some of your favorite influencers be lifting. To grow muscle, you need at least one of these 2 things. Number 1 is mechanical tension. Think of your muscle fibers like a rubber band. When you lift weight, your muscles are getting ripped apart. That tension rips apart your muscles, which then your body repairs and rebuilds them. You can't do that without a decently heavy weight. That's why you calisthenic dorks never grow any serious muscle. Will lifting heavy cause a ton of tension? Yeah, but does that mean lifting in the 10, 15, 20 rep range can't do that? No. Number 2 is the pump, which typically you get when you lift light, higher reps. Your muscles swell up and feel really tight, kind of like inflating a balloon with air. No pump? Pump. When your muscles get pumped to the max, it sends a DM to your cell membrane that they need to grow bigger. And when that happens, your gym crush sends you one. Meaning lifting light in the 15 to 30 rep range can still grow muscle. We know mechanical tension and the pump both work. But what's really important when it comes to building muscle? Training to failure, or at least very close to it, 1 to 3 reps shy. And you know what else would help with building muscle? Hitting that follow button.
Who want to get that dream physique, who want to go from skinny to muscular, who want to go from fat to shredded. You get what I'm saying? You need to target those people every single video. If you say this, for example, hey guys, if you want to get buff, here are 5 tips. No. That's not proper targeting. You need to say, okay, if you're someone who's been overweight for your whole life and you want to finally get shredded before summer, watch this video. Do you see the difference? Now, every single person who is obese or unhealthy or overweight, they're gonna stop watching that video because I targeted them properly. If you guys are making any content, just make sure you target your audience properly. Pretend like you're in their situation. Okay, if I am the person being targeted right now, would I stop scrolling if I heard this video? Would I stop scrolling if I saw this guy's account? Is he talking about me? Is he serving me? If the answer is no, then you're in the wrong niche. Business owners, freelancers, creators, your content should speak to one person so specifically they feel like you made it for them, okay? You are the niche. That's the good thing about content creation. Your personality, your angle, your energy, your opinions, those are all things that nobody can copy. One thing you guys have to understand, stop copying other people. I see a lot of you guys do this. You just copy what other people say. You copy exactly word for word. You copy the same styles, bro. Be yourself. If you're being like everybody else, you are not gonna stand out. You're not gonna be your own niche. You are the niche. You are your own DNA. Nobody else in the world has the same DNA as you. But if you're playing on a fake character, if you're portraying yourself as somebody else, then you're gonna stand out just like everybody else. But once you be unique, once you be authentic, immediately you stand out from the whole crowd. And that is something that you guys have to make sure you do, okay? Stop copying people and just be yourself. The riches are in the niches, but the loyalty is in the personality. Remember that. Your creator identity. Who are you as a creator? Who is your target audience? You guys have to look at yourself as a brand, okay? If you are gonna create content, you cannot create content if you don't even know who you are. If you don't know who you are as a creator, how are you gonna start creating content? You need to set the foundation first. A restaurant is not gonna go out there and create a restaurant without knowing who they are, without knowing who they serve. Who are you as a creator? Who is your target audience? Let's look at Dunkin' Donuts for an example. When they first created Dunkin' Donuts, they had to know, okay, I am a coffee shop. I am a Dunkin' shop. Who am I gonna serve? I'm gonna serve people that like donuts. I'm gonna serve people who go to work in the morning and need coffee. You get what I'm saying? You gotta be specific. You gotta be specific with your audience. If you're not specific with your audience, you're not gonna be able to target anybody. Because again, if you try to target everyone, you are going to target no one. Before you start your content journey, you need to make it very clear on who you are as a creator and who do you serve. For example, what do you think when you see these guys? TGR Trades. What is the first thing that pops up in your mind when you see him? You instantly think someone who has money, someone who does motivation, someone who likes cars, someone who does trading.
I just need money and vibes. My social battery gone. I gotta stay out the mix. I'm trying to be so rich. I put that out in lit.
Bro, look at this. Genuinely, like, try and process this right now.
I am not joking when I tell you that I want to move here, bro. I'm not joking at all.
Your creator identity is a constant image that you portray of yourself. Because this guy is so consistent with his image, with his brand, you know immediately a few thoughts of who he is just by mentioning the name, just by showing a picture of him. Brez Scales. What is the first thing you think of when you see Brez Scales? You probably think supercars. You probably think freelance brand scaling. You probably think motivation. You probably think money. You think story. You think discipline.
5 years ago, I was broke. I was hopping from side hustle to side hustle, trying to figure it all out. Fast forward to now, I built a business that changed my life. I bought my dream house in Miami, bought all of my dream cars, but most importantly, I can support myself and my time and never have to trade my time for money ever again. I was at this stage in my life too when I was 15 years old. I started obsessing over online business content. I was trying everything. But the problem is, nothing stuck. And it's because I was way too focused on money. I learned that when you're in this early phase, your goal shouldn't be money. It should be inputs, your daily actions, your habits, and most importantly, your skill set. But if you skip that and you jump straight into just chasing money, you'll quit the second things get hard. You'll end up jumping from business model to business model like I did, instead of building momentum.
Everyone can be super. And when everyone's super, no one.
My wonderful love just take me away. Must have been a heart. My wonderful love.
And you want to know why? Because they know who they are as a creator identity. Their creator identity is someone who is trying to inspire other people. Is trying to inspire other people that you can have that luxury lifestyle. You can have it just like me. I don't know how old he is. He's like, what, 23? He's showing everybody his failures. He's showing everybody his losses. Because they give that image every single video, that creator identity, you know exactly who they are just by seeing a picture of them. So let me ask you something. If someone scrolls across your page, if they watch the first 5 videos, are they gonna know who you are? Are they gonna know who you serve? Are they gonna know what type of value you provide? Are they gonna know who you are as a creator? If the answer is no, then you need some fixing to do. Let me give you another example just in case the stuff is flying through your head. What about this? What do you think of when you see that red and yellow logo right there? You instantly think McDonald's. I didn't even show you the name, but you know exactly who they are from their logo. You instantly think food. You think happiness. You think fast food. You think burgers. You think fries. It's all done on purpose. How? Because they're a brand. They have the colors. They have the logo. They have the style. They have the constant image. You don't see them going from red and yellow to blue and green to orange and black or to red and brown. You don't see them doing any of that stuff. Every single time, their color is red and yellow. That is their creator identity. That is their identity as a brand. You need to do the same thing as well. When you guys are creating content, stop posting randomly. Stop doing random stuff, talking about random things. Pick one niche, pick one target audience, and make that consistent every single video. Every single video. So that when someone comes up with your name, they're gonna say, oh, that guy, bro, I don't know your guys' name. That guy, Bob. Okay, yeah, I know who Bob is. He's that guy that does this, this, and that. He's that guy who helps people do this, this, and that. You get what I'm saying? You need to make your identity very, very clear to the point where if someone hears your name, they know exactly who you are. To sum everything up before we move on to the next module, which type of creator are you? I want you guys to write this down in your notes. What type of creator are you? To build that identity, we need to find out who you are. Are you a restaurant that sells burgers? Are you a restaurant that sells coffee? Are you a restaurant that sells salads? Who are you? You can't build a restaurant without knowing who you are. So you guys need to write this down. Are you a creator that's just focused on lifestyle, that's focused on day to life, that's trying to just relate with other people? Are you the motivator who's trying to inspire people, who's trying to bring people up in life, who's trying to focus on self-improvement? Are you the fitness creator who focuses on gym content, who posts workouts, who posts meal plans, diets? Are you the educator? Are you the person who educates people on anything, making money, on value-based focused things, something that actually helps people in their life? Are you someone who is an entrepreneur? Are you someone who is a freelancer? You provide editing service for people. You help people with high ticket sales. You help people with freelance brand scaling. You help people grow with e-com. Who are you? You need to know who you are, okay? Write that down. Who are you as a creator, and who is your target audience? Module 3, the algorithm. This is something that is misunderstood by literally 95% of people that create content. Well, from someone who has gained millions of views, I'm gonna make sure you guys understand exactly how the algorithm works. The algorithm is not your enemy. Everybody says, oh my God, I'm shadow banned. Oh my God, the algorithm hates me. Oh my God, this and that. Bro, your content is just terrible. You're just connecting with the wrong types of people. The algorithm is a matchmaker. It's trying to connect your content to the right types of people. If you make content about school, about college, well, guess what? The algorithm is gonna attract people that go to school, that go to college. If you make content as a dentist, if you're a dentist or a doctor and you're a student, the algorithm is gonna attract people that are dentists or doctors. If you're someone who makes content on going to the gym, if you're someone who makes content on business, trying to help other people with services, literally anything, bro, literally anything, it's going to match your audience with the right types of people. The app has one goal: to keep you scrolling as long as possible. They want people to stay on their platform. The good content keeps people on the app. The bad content makes them leave. So if your videos aren't good, they're not gonna push it out. It's literally that simple. If you are posting bad content and they push out your bad content, well, guess what? Someone who's scrolling on TikTok is gonna see your bad video and they're gonna be like, oh man, TikTok is so bad. Instagram is so bad. Let me leave this app. Let me go to YouTube Shorts. You get what I'm saying? So they are only going to push out content that is actually good. If your content is good, they're first going to push your content out to 300 people. And they're like, okay, 300 people, let's do a little test. Do these people like the video? Is there a high engagement? Is there a high like rate? If the answer is yes, then we'll move it up to 1,000. If those 1,000 people like it, we're gonna move it up to 5,000, 10,000, 100,000. Next thing you know, boom, the video is viral. They don't hate you, bro. The algorithm does not hate you. It's only going to push out content that is actually doing good. Every time you post, it shows your video to a small test audience first, which is roughly 200, 300 people. If those 200 people watch, if they engage, if they stay, it pushes it to thousands more. If they swipe, that's it. The video's dead. You need to recreate another one. Audience matching. Post the same topic consistently so the algorithm knows exactly who to show you. If you're a business owner, create videos on what service you provide consistently, okay? Consistently. Create things around that niche. Don't be switching up to some other things. No, do that every single time. Whatever topic you want to be known as a creator, make videos about that consistently.
Today's menu, Chipotle chicken linguine. That is just creamy, smoky, and ridiculously good. To start, season some chicken breasts with salt, pepper, garlic, and paprika. And in here, I blended some chipotle peppers and adobo and some honey. And then I'm just gonna massage every piece with that beautiful mixture. Now, you're gonna get a pan nice and hot. I'm using stainless steel. Throw in some oil when you see a light shimmer. And then just drop in your beautiful chicken. Now, the goal here is to just get a nice little crust. These are still raw on the inside, so just throw them in the oven at 350 to finish cooking. Now, we worked hard for this beautiful fond, going with some chopped onion. And then as they release their moisture, just scrape the bottom of the pan. Now, once the onions have sweat, throw in some minced heartburn. It's time to give this a little grass-fed butter so we're healthy. And then we're gonna add in those same blended peppers that we used on the chicken. And once it looks like this, I want you to go in with lots of heavy cream. Very optional. You could give this a nice blitz to make it nice and creamy. Now when it lightly bubbles, kill the heat and go in with some Italian snow. Go in with your al dente pasta. I'm doing linguine. Now if you timed it right, your chicken should be done right when the pasta is. Quick slice, embrace the juice, then just slide it on to our beautiful pasta. Finish it with a little bit more snow, and then just greens to negate all those calories. And as always, now bismillah. Let me show you how to make some incredible honey sriracha chicken tenders.
This is crazy. Oh my goodness. I see why you be using the words you use. Bismillah. This is everything I ever wanted. This guy right here, you're a good guy.
To make our beautiful sauce, start melting down some butter.
All right, now we're gonna toast the honey sriracha seasoning.
A little bit more excitement.
I'm excited, I was nervous.
And then we'll add our sriracha or hot sauce.
Then we're gonna kill the heat and add a lot of honey.
The flour and cornstarch, I'm gonna be using this honey sriracha seasoning.
Told me to crack an egg with one hand. You ever seen $80 Million Cook-Off? We're gonna crack an egg into a bowl.
Eggs, sparkling water. Really cold sparkling water.
To our wet batter, we're gonna add some dry batter.
Wet batter?
Wet batter.
Pull out the chicken, let it drip. Alright? Dry. What's so funny?
You're talking to me crazy, yo.
Into the dry batter. You're gonna pack it in. No, this is normal. This is normal discourse.
That was your third strike, Joe. Wet batter. Let it drip. You're talking crazy.
Dust off the excess batter. We go back into the wet because we need these boys thick.
Can Because we need these boys thick.
And then back into the dry.
Wet, dry, wet, dry.
There you go.
And now we're going to drop our tenders into the oil. What degree we at?
We're at 350 here.
At 350.
Might drop a little bit. Too.
Might drop, might rise. You never know, baby. It's life.
Now, 5-6 minutes later, you should have golden brown perfection.
Now we're going to top it with some flaky white sauce. How much you want of this?
Oh, that's good. And now we get them lost in our beautiful sauce. See how crazy that looks?
Yeah, it does. It looks pretty crazy.
It looks good, right?
Yeah, you're good at this.
Thank you.
Let me do one.
And this is now iftar for Demetrius and I. You ready?
Yeah, I'm waiting all day for this, actually.
And as always,
Bismillah. This is delicious. This is everything I ever wanted. This guy right here, you're a good guy.
Thank you.
Every single day. So the algorithm gets used to who you are. And they're like, okay, I know who this guy is. This guy's a business owner that helps people with that. This guy is a fashion enthusiast who helps people dress properly. This guy is a gym guy who helps people work out. You get what I'm saying? Whatever topic you're creating, make videos consistently on that so the algorithm knows who you are. Watch time is king. The longer people watch, the harder the algorithm pushes your video. If you have a high percentage where a lot of people are watching your videos to the end, well, guess what? That means more people are staying on the platform for longer, and that means they're gonna push your content out to more types of people. Does that make sense? Just create content that the algorithm loves. Content that makes people stop scrolling. They stay and they come back for more. Let's get it. Module number 3, the hooks. This right here is the anatomy of a viral video. Every viral video has the same skeleton. The hook, the body, the payoff. You have 3 seconds before they swipe forever. The hook is literally everything. You can have the best content, the best editing skills. You can be the most knowledgeable person. You can have the best service. If you don't hook them in those first 3 seconds, forget it. They are gone forever. Imagine you're a fisher. You can have the best fishing skills. You can have the best rod. But guess what? If your bait isn't good enough to attract the fish, the bait is not going to get the fish. You have to make sure the bait is good so that it attracts the fish. It's the same thing with content. If your content isn't visually, spoken, text, anything, if the visual hook isn't good, if the spoken hook isn't good, nobody's going to stop watching your videos. They have hundreds of other videos to watch. What makes your video so good that they are gonna stop scrolling and actually watch your video? Well, I'm here to tell you exactly how you can do that. You need to be different. You need to be rare. If you are not one of those things, you are invisible. You are just the same as everybody else. Think about it for a second. Imagine seeing a fat person, 400 pounds, step into the grocery store. Now you're probably gonna be sitting there thinking like, wow, that guy looks different than everybody else. He caught my eyes. Imagine seeing someone who is 7 foot tall, stepping into the grocery store and he has to duck just to get into the door. That's gonna catch your eyes. But all these other regular people that are 5'5", they're not gonna catch your attention because they are regular. They are normal. You are used to seeing it. So your videos needs to be rare. It needs to be something different. That's why I tell you guys, stop copying people and start being authentic. Start being unique. You need to do something that is so rare and so different so they have to stop scrolling. They're like, what is going on? Why is this guy 7 foot tall? I need to look at him. I need to go out there and ask him, how tall are you? Do you play basketball? Do you play football? What is it that you do? You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna explain to you guys. There's 3 types of hooks that you can use to grab the viewer's attention. There is spoken, visual, and text. Most creators only use one. Most of you guys only use the text hook. You only use the text hook. Well, guess what? What about the spoken? What about the visual? You have to use all 3 of them. Spoken hook is the first words that come out of your mouth. You need to stop them instantly. Now, how do you stop them? You gotta spark a curiosity. You gotta spark relatability. If you can say something that connects to their current life situation, they are going to stop scrolling. They're gonna be like, wait a minute, this guy's talking about me. For example, if you're someone who is a massage therapist, okay? If you're a massage therapist and you're like, if you're someone who has aches and back pain and you've been struggling with this for months, this is the only video you need to resolve that. Don't you think someone who is struggling with back pain and aches is gonna stop watching the video? Of course. Or for example, if you're a doctor and you say, if you're someone who has a runny nose and you've been struggling with this for weeks and you're so tired of it, you have to keep blowing your nose, watch this video to the end and I will cure it. Bro, if you can get them to watch until the end and you give them the payoff, they are gonna follow you. Imagine you hook them in, you give them the body, and then you give them the payoff, and their nose stops running, their back stops aching. They feel fresh. They're gonna send you a follow because you just helped them out with their life. You get what I'm saying? So you need to connect to their current life position. Another example, if you're a fitness creator, you can say, if you're tired of having skinny arms and people are bullying you at school, this is the only video you need. You get what I'm saying? You can literally talk about anything, bro. Anything, but you have to connect it to their current life situation. If it doesn't connect to their current life situation, why are they gonna watch it? If it's not about them, why are they gonna watch? They have hundreds of other people to watch. Visual hook, what they see before you speak, the environment, the expression, the movement, the quality. Imagine you are scrolling on your For You page and you see someone who is 13 years old and they're absolutely shredded. Like they're absolutely shredded. You are going to stop scrolling. You're gonna be like, why in the world is this 13-year-old built like a tank? You get what I'm saying? It's a visual hook. They don't even need to say anything. They don't even need to say a word. Just because you visually hook them with something crazy, something rare, they're gonna stop scrolling. For example, Ashton Hall is a good example of this. Why is someone dipping their face in water? Like, why is someone having a Saratoga water and dipping their face in water with ice? You don't know, so you're gonna watch. You're curious, you wanna figure it out. And that's why he was able to get literally tens of millions of views and gain millions of followers at a rapid pace, because he did something different visually. All his videos are visually appealing. You need to spark a curiosity.
Psych! It's raw when you need cash, huh?
Still sane, XI.
Text hook. Words on the screen that make them read before they even listen. Nobody even cares about what you have to say. They first read the text hook. They read the text hook. Is this connecting to my life? Is this something that's something that's helping me? Is this something worth my time? Is this something worth reading? Like I said, bro, you guys need to spark curiosity. Curiosity it's just in the human brain where they have to figure out what's going on. They need to know it. They need to watch until the end to get that payoff. And like I said earlier, if you can give them the good payoff that they always want from the beginning of the video until the end, then they are going to follow you. So the text hook has to be something that the viewer actually cares about. Just think about it. Think about it. If you were the viewer, would you stop scrolling when you read that text? If the answer is no, change it up. Now, would you scroll if you read that text? If the answer is no, change it up again and again and again. The text is very, very important. A weak hook kills a great video. A strong hook saves a mediocre one. Your video can be a little bad, it can be terrible, but if your hook is so good, they're gonna watch it. If your video is so good, but your hook is terrible, guess what? They're not gonna watch it. The more rare something is, the more attention it gets. Stop copying people and start standing out. If you guys see someone with a basic steel watch, it's not gonna catch your attention. Now, if you see somebody sitting next to you in the coffee shop with some bling bling diamond watch that is sparkling and shining, that's gonna catch your eye because it's rare. It's something you haven't seen before. If you see somebody driving in some green Lamborghini, that's immediately gonna catch your eye because it's something you never seen before. You only see Toyotas, you only see Hondas. But when you see a Lambo, that's something rare and it's gonna catch your attention instantly. So the anatomy of the viral video, the hook, stop the scroll in the first 3 seconds. The payoff, this leads them to video saves, to likes, to share, to follow. If you can give them the payoff, if you can give them the value that they want at the end of the video, by the time they're done watching your 1 minute video, they're gonna be like, wow, that video was so good. Let me save, let me like, let me comment, let me even follow. That's how I was able to gain 15,000 followers in just 2 weeks, because my payoff was so good. They saw so much value in my content that they just had to follow me. Deliver content that keeps viewers watching. What value are you providing? You need to ask yourself that. And the result, a linear flow from hook to virality. All right, now I'm going to give you guys actual video examples, okay? If you're someone who's getting lost throughout this video, if I'm saying too many things at once that your brain can't process, here's an example so you can actually understand better. Let's take a look.
Oh, the Moses, the Shemoses, it's like beef Shemoses. So I'm finna see, man. Right now, it's like some tzatziki sauce. This is my first time trying Ramadan food, so I'm finna see.
So, from that video, you already know what that is, okay? It's him doing a food review, it's him eating some food. Now, some main things you can notice is it's boring. It's just like every other creator. Here's my food, I'm gonna eat this, and that. There is no shock factor. It's just like everybody else. People are gonna scroll right by that because why not? Why would they wanna watch this video? There's nothing crazy, there's no shock factor. Now let's look at this next video right here. Now I'm just gonna pause it right here. You can immediately tell the difference between the video I just showed you and this video right here. Why does this man have a giant cup of coffee? That right there is not normal. And that's exactly why it got 23 million views. Because it's different. Because there's a shock factor. There's lots of food. There's a giant cup of coffee, the nice background. You see the difference. You guys are not shadow banned. Your videos are doing bad because you're not creating good content. Now, let me show you guys another example. $17.3 million views. You see this? Because why does he have so many burgers? Why does he have so many fries? People are gonna sit down and watch this video like what is this man doing? Why is he eating a whole family meal all to himself? That's why I got 17 million views. And notice one thing, he didn't reinvent the wheel. He repeated exactly what worked. From the last video I showed you to this one. Last video got like 20 million views. This one got 17 million views because he repeated exactly what is working. When you guys crack the code, when you find something that is working, don't reinvent the wheel and start posting something else. Post exactly what is working. If there's one video that helped you get clients, repeat that same video. If there's one video that helped you go viral, repeat that same video. Just change it up a little bit. Keep the same format, keep the same everything. But you guys see the difference. You see the difference from the video I showed you earlier to this one right here. There's nothing different. This is the same thing as everybody else. But then this video right here, it's a perfect example of how you be rare, how you be different. And that's why it got millions and millions of views. Let's give you guys another video example. This right here is gonna be a sales call.
Hey, good afternoon. This is Luke. Hey, Miss Patricia. How are you today? My name is Luke. I'm a Medicare benefit specialist here. Oh yeah, perfect. Are you getting any sort of food card right now? No. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. You got a birthday coming up. Happy early birthday. Yep, I see her here. All right. And you're not taking prescriptions, but if you ever did, you'd want to make sure that, you had that. Okay.
Boring. Boring, bro. Like, no offense to whoever creator this is, but who is actually going to watch that? Hey guys, oh, you did Medicare. Oh, Medicare specialist. Oh, really? Bro, there is no shock factor. It looks boring. There's no energy. He sounds like every other salesperson. There's no reason for this video to go viral right here. All right, so this right here was a boring example. Now let's take a look at the viral one.
Hello?
Christopher.
May I ask who's calling?
Hey, Christopher, this is Giuliano Massarelli. I was reaching out about the life insurance inquiry it sent in. Did you end up getting that in place?
I've already asked, I don't know how many times you take it off your call list. I'm good. Don't offer that.
Oh, okay, so you got your family protected?
We're good, yes.
Okay, and what type of coverage did you end up getting? How much money you got? How much money you got? How much?
You see the instant energy. You see that. Do you guys see the difference? I'm telling you, you guys are not going viral because you don't know how to analyze content, see what does good, why is this one doing bad? You don't know. This video went viral and got 29.4 million views for a reason. He was being himself. He was being authentic. He picked up his phone. He recorded himself getting through a sales call. He was showing body language. He was showing this, and that. He showed himself getting rejected. That right there is relatable. He got rejected, but guess what? He still danced. He still played music. He was still happy. And that is something a lot of people can relate to. Even when you get rejected, even when life is tough sometimes, you still gotta be happy. He's showing the energy. He's showing the enthusiasm. And people like that. If you go to his content or his account, you will see every single person in that comment section, either laughing or supporting what he does. All right, now we're gonna take a look at a curiosity type of hook, a hook that sparks curiosity, makes the viewer stay till the end.
Never say these 3 words in sales. Don't say expensive. Instead, say premium. Expensive means overpriced. Premium enhances the perceived value of your product or service. Much better outcome. Don't say the word cheap. Instead, say affordable. Cheap means cheap quality, poor quality, substandard. Affordable means that you get great value for the money. Don't say try. Use the word explore. Try means there's a good chance that you're going to fail, not going to like it. Explore implies the opportunity for learning and growth and a positive outcome.
You see what he did there? He didn't even ask for a follow. He didn't ask for a like. He didn't ask for any of that stuff. But he's still going to get those followers. He's still going to get 4 million views because people found value in him. This guy used all the hooks that I talked about. He used the text hook, the spoken hook, the visual hook, and the payoff. He sparked the curiosity and he forced the viewers to watch all the way until the end. They found value, like, oh my God, this guy helped me out with sales. He highlighted my pain points. Let me follow him. Let me take a look at his page for more content like this so he can help me out. You get what I'm saying? If you guys are a chef, you don't even need to ask people to follow you. If you say, here are the 5 best recipes that you can take with you for a pre-workout. Here are the 5 best recipes if you're a busy mom and you don't have time. They're going to see the value. They're going to see that you're highlighting their pain points and they're going to follow you regardless. Now let's take a look at another niche, another subcategory.
I think you've lost your sense of urgency, my friend. If I'm being honest with you.
You see what he did there? I think you lost your sense of urgency, my friend. That text is a great hook. It's a great hook because there's so many other people that are probably feeling distracted in their life and they can find this video useful.
I think you forgot what you're fighting for, your why, what there is to gain, and what that really means. But I don't blame you. It's easy to get caught up in distraction when the world that you live in is almost entirely in perpetual distraction. But let this video be a reminder for what you're fighting for. Get that spark back. Start being excited for the process. When you're driving to the gym, be happy, roll down the window, turn the music up, man. Live through it, breathe through it, love it, grow closer to it. This process, it's everything we have. It's everything we have, and if we can learn to romanticize it, you're unstoppable, my friend.
You're unstoppable, my friend. He ended it off with that, to give the viewer motivation, to inspire them. That's how you become a true inspiration to others. You give them genuine advice that can actually help them. He said, roll the windows down, play some music, look at the way he's speaking, the authenticity. I don't see a lot of people doing what he's doing. And that's why he stands out, because he is rare. He's not the same as everybody else. And that's why that video got 1.3 million views. Let's look at another one.
Be cringe. Ask that person out. Post that video you've always wanted to do. Take risks and do things that scare you.
See what he did right there? Instant relatable hook. Be cringe. There was a good visual hook. The text was like curved in a certain unique type of way. Be cringe. Do that thing you always wanted to do. Post that video you wanted to do. Do whatever scared you. He's motivating these people. 4 million people saw this because there are so many people that can relate to this type of video right here. So the algorithm just kept on pushing it and pushing it. Let's keep watching.
Because you'll never be as young as you are right now. You'll never have more time than you have right now. You'll never be more capable.
You'll never be as young as you are right now. You'll never be as more capable as you are right now. He's making them think.
Capable than you are right now. Because as you get older, you just have more responsibilities and less time. And it's the saddest thing that we let fear control our lives. We're so afraid of what other people think that it stops us from chasing our dreams. And we allow.
We're so afraid of what other people think that we stop pursuing our dreams. He's speaking in their mind. Like, oh wow, this guy's literally talking about me. He's talking about what I'm going through. I'm afraid of my friends seeing my videos. I'm afraid of being cringe. You get me?
We allow ourselves to sacrifice what we want to do for the approval of other people. But the truth is, the only way to grow is by pushing yourself past your limits. By trying new.
Now he's giving them the advice, the payoff. The only way to grow is to push yourself past your limits.
By trying new things, making mistakes, and being cringe. Because you don't build confidence by just telling yourself to be, but you do it through your actions. So just go for it and start before you're ready. There's so many people that wish they could be in your position right now, that they have the opportunities that you have.
He's making them feel special.
That they had the skills and time that you have. Everyone's journey to the top of the mountain starts at the very bottom. You might not be ready, but if you wait, you'll never take the first step. So go shoot your shot, no matter what it may be. Go be cringe, do it messy, do it awkward, do it scared. Because you don't want to look up one day and realize all the time that you wasted. Because later, you might not have the opportunities that you have right now. You might be too tired and you might have too much responsibilities in your life. So just get over your fear and start being cringe now. Because your future doesn't start later. It starts with what you do right now. You got this, all right?
Boom. I like that ending. Let me replay that.
Doesn't start later. Opportunities that you have right now. You might be too tired and you might have too much responsibilities in your life. So just get over your fear and start being cringe now. Because your future doesn't start later. It starts with what you do right now.
Your future doesn't start with what you do later. It's what you do right now. He ended it off perfect. Now, whoever watched until the end of the video, this is what they're going to be thinking. Okay, this guy talked about me. He talked about my life. He understands me. He gave me value. He gave me advice. Why should I not follow him? Why should I not like this video? Why should I not share this video? Why should I not post on my story? This is how these types of people are able to gain followers at a rapid pace. This is how this video gained 4.4 million followers, because they're following structures, relatability, spoken hook, visual hook, being authentic, giving them that payoff. Telling you guys, just follow what I'm telling you. Listen up to these videos, take notes, and you're going to be able to do the exact same thing as well. Module number 5. Monetization, turning attention into income. I know most of you guys are here for this part, the money. But here's one thing most people get wrong. You try to monetize too early before you build that audience, before anybody even trusts you. Why would anybody trust a stranger? If you go up to some random person on the side of the streets and you say, hey, you want to buy this for me? Hey, do you want my candy? Do you want this, and that? No, they're going to say no because they don't know you. They don't trust you. But if you sell to a friend, they're going to say, yeah, sure, I'll take that. I trust you, because you built trust. You built that friendship. It's the same thing with your content. Everything we just talked about, the hooks, the mindset, the consistency, the algorithm, the creator identity, all of that was for building trust. Now, there is 4 things you can do to make an income from social media. There's many other things, but I'm just going to mention just a couple, okay? Digital offer. That could be a course. That could be an ebook. It could be a template. You create these things once and you can sell forever in an unlimited amounts of time. Number 2, brand promos. This is a big one. If you can get paid by brands, these people will pay you hundreds to even thousands of dollars. And you can do this with a small audience. If you're a fitness creator, you can get sponsored by Gymshark, Youngla, or other small fitness brands. But you have to make sure you create the right types of content to the point where that brand is going to look at you and say, hey, this guy can use some sort of value to us. This guy creates content in our niche. Let's send him an email. Let's send him a DM and let's start working with him. And they will pay you hundreds to even thousands of dollars. It's a very good method. Very good method. Affiliate. Promote products you already use and earn commission. You can promote other people's courses, other people's ebooks. You can promote other brands, other products, other clothing, anything. And you can get commission for every single product that you sell. For example, if you get 50% commission on a $100 product, cool. Now, if you sell hundreds of those products, you make thousands of dollars. You get what I'm saying? Start with one income stream. Master it before you move on to the next one. Don't say, oh, I want to do this and I want to do that and I want to do that. No, relax. Relax. Start with one and work your way up. Boys, and that leaves us with a summary. Everything you need to know about content creation from A to Z, to getting your first viral video, to making your first dollar. We spoke about module 1, mindset and consistency. Show up every single day like your income depends on it. If you don't have the proper mindset, if you don't show up every single day, you're not gonna make it. We talked about iShowSpeed, we talked about Mr. Beast. They didn't get there by accident. They got there with repetitive action, by actually taking this serious like their life depends on it. Not like some side hustle, not like some little hobby, no, like a serious business. Module number 2, finding your niche. Stop talking to everyone, stop trying to be friends with everybody, and only be friends with one person, with one group, with one target audience. Module number 3, your creator identity. Who are you as a creator, and who do you help? Who is your target audience? After 5 videos of a random person looking at your page, they should know exactly who you are. I brought up the example of Bread Scales and TGR Trades. When I bring up their name, you immediately know who they are. You instantly think about the cars, the money, the mindset, discipline, the lifestyle. And that is because they do it on purpose. Every single video, they stay consistent with their image. They portray that image on purpose because that is their creator identity. Module 4, the algorithm. The algorithm does not hate you. It wants you to create videos, but you have to create the right types of videos because the right types of videos is what keeps people on their platform. But if you're creating bad videos, they're not gonna wanna show that to people because those bad videos is gonna make them leave that platform and hop onto another platform. Create videos, feed it consistency, and it will feed you growth. Module number 5, hooks. This is more important than anything. If you have a good bait, you're gonna attract people. If your bait is bad, you're not gonna attract people. It doesn't matter how skilled you are. It doesn't matter how good your video is, how good your editing skills, how good your service is. You have 3 seconds and 3 seconds only. If you don't make them count, they're gonna scroll and they're going to forget you forever. Pretend like you are the viewer. Would you scroll to that video? Would you scroll to that video? Why would you scroll? Does it spark curiosity? Does it spark relatability? Is it clarity? Is it something rare? If it's not rare, if it's just like everybody else, if you're just copying everybody else, why are they gonna want to keep their eyes on you? Is it that diamond watch that is shining? If the answer is no, then why are they gonna look at it? Why are they gonna look at you? They have no reason to. You need to be rare. You need to be different. You have 3 seconds, make them count. Module number 6, monetization. 4 income streams that I mentioned. There's plenty of other ones, but those are the 4 main ones. Start with one, master it. And if you follow all of these 6 steps that I have mentioned, there is no reason why you shouldn't get a viral video. You're just doing something wrong. If you apply, if you take notes, if you execute and do everything I said in this video, there's no reason why you shouldn't get a viral video. And there's no reason why you shouldn't make your first dollar online. Now, it's not gonna happen overnight. Nothing happens overnight. When you go to the gym to work out, you don't see some buff guy and say, hey, did you get buff overnight? Absolutely not. It took him days and weeks and months of constant effort. And that's how you guys have to do with this as well. Constant effort and consistency. And sooner than later, you will get the results that you want to get. If you have watched this video all the way until the end, you are literally a part of the top 1%. The rest of the 99%, you think they watched this all the way until the end? You think they are built different like you? The answer is no. They probably got distracted. They probably got bored. They probably realized that they are not built to succeed. They're not meant to do this. But you watch this all the way until the end, and that tells me everything I need to know about you. It tells me you are actually serious about your life. You actually want to succeed. You don't want to live like the average person. That's why you watch this video. It tells me that you are someone who starts something and finishes exactly what they started. If you apply just half of what you learned in this video, just half of it, if you apply it properly, your content will never look the same. I wish someone were have to taught me the things that you guys have learned in this course for free, especially for free. Like, I would have been in a whole different position and I would have been there 10 times sooner. And here's one thing I also know. Knowledge without execution isn't knowledge. It's just entertainment. It's just entertainment. And execution without knowledge is gonna take 10 times longer than it really needs to take. Why in the world would you do it on your own when someone can guide you step by step? And that is exactly why I work with people one-on-one. Not to give them information, but to take everything you just learned and actually build it and actually implement it to your specific customization needs, your niche, your identity, your content system, your offer built together step by step from the beginning. If that is something you are serious about, I mean truly serious, not just curious, then go ahead and book a private call with me, link in description. Not everybody's gonna get in, but if you made it to the end of the video, I already know you are different. So it's your turn to change your life. I'll see you in the call. Peace out, my G's.